Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we have another GoingGear EDC Club. All right, so just pop this guy open. I have to say right off the bat, I'm a little surprised. There is no jelly stickers to be seen. Now, I happen to have a ton of them, but I was a little shocked. That's the first thing I grabbed is where's the sticker? You know, they have those cool GoingGear logo jelly stickers, but this one did not have it. So anyway, this month it looks like there's just two things in here. We have a Kizer knife and we have a FreeKey. Now, I've actually gotten these before. I don't recall where. I don't know if I did a trade. I don't know if I got in a battle box. I don't know if it was, you know, something else, some other club. But I know I have these. These things are pretty cool. It's very, very simple concept. Actually, let me just rip it out here so I can show it to you. But basically, these are split rings that are just very easy to open. So we have a main ring here, and so you can see there's a little bit of a bend. Let me zoom in here to get better detail. So you see how this is a bend in there? If you push that, it flexes and obviously opens the ring. Okay, so it's very easy to get these rings on and off, as opposed to people constantly fighting to get all of their split rings off. Now you can see this rotates 2 times around. And the reason for that is because you can pinch this on accident. You don't want it to accidentally fall off. So let's say these are in your pocket or whatever, and it gets pinched by something and one of the rings starts to go a little bit. It's not going to just accidentally slip off. It has to rotate around, as you saw, 2 complete times before that is going to actually come out. All right. So it's not going to accidentally fall off or anything. So pretty cool idea, 1 large one and 3 small ones. These are particularly good for guys. A lot of times guys have shorter fingernails. It's kind of hard for split rings to kind of get your finger in there. So instead of being rounded and a little bit more difficult, they're completely flat, and they have that bend in there, so it's easy to get them on and off. So real quick, let me show you one of these smaller ones. All right, find the end, give that a pinch. All right, take the small one off, rotate around 2 times. There we go, 2.5 times, whatever it happens to be. Now the small one, you can see, does not have a bend in there. However, because it's flat, it's still just a little bit easier to get those open. Okay, and they have a little bit more flex than a regular, split ring. And because the regular split rings are round, a lot of times your fingers slip off and everything. But because it has a nice flat edge, it's just easier to use. All right, so like with the large one, although I don't feel like it's going to accidentally come off, whatever, it's kind of weird to me that it's been out like that. It almost looks like it's not supposed to be. Obviously, it is supposed to be. But maybe if you're OCD or something that bothers you, the small ones are totally fine. They just happen to be flat split rings, so they're a lot easier to use. All right, totally comes in handy. Cool little addition to an EDC. All right, especially if you're someone who's constantly taking things on and off. So let's pop that back on. Squeeze the back of the ring to open it up. Rotate it 2 or 3 times, whatever it happens to be. There you go, it's on. So that's a cool little addition. And because of the value of the knife, that's basically a freebie. All right, so let's put that off to the side and see what kind of Kizer we have. We have a Sheepdog. Now this is the 2.6-inch version of this. Now I've had the Sheepdog before. I want to say I did a video on it. I've never had the small one. So I'm kind of curious to see how this compares. So of course the Kizer, we have our booklet and our cleaning cloth in here as well. There's always a nice little addition. All right, so there's your thanks for choosing Kizer. They have their product classes explained, like their Vanguard series is a little bit cheaper. Usage and care and warranty. Okay, and then some graphics on the other side. Put that off to the side, and then of course again we have our nice little cleaning cloth. Okay, so let's see, you have your knife. Oh, this thing's, it's cute. I like it that it's small, because I had the regular full-size Sheepdog and it's huge. But let's say you want to, wipe down your blade. There you go. That's what it's for. So, ooh, I like this. Put the stuff off to the side here. I definitely like this. This is pretty neat. All right, the big one's obviously very big. This is pretty comfortable in the hand too. Nice 3-finger grip. Pinky's kind of swinging in the breeze there, but not a problem. It still feels very secure because there's kind of a deep finger choil here. Also a blade choil, so it makes sharpening easy. Big old wide fat blade. Pretty neat. Like it. Liner lock. The flipper sticking out there. Shoots out nice and fast. Alright. Liner lock you want to push all the way over. The tendency sometimes, I mean it depends on the knife style too, but if I push that just kind of halfway, it starts to go but then wants to stop because you have to override usually the little ball bearing, you know, if you have a bearing in detent. So that happens all the time, you know, but if you have a nice secure push all the way down, then it obviously freely moves. So you get it past that liner, move your finger out of the way, and then shut it. But yeah, nice and smooth. Perfect lockup, no problems there. And I want to get those fingerprints off the blade. So there's the cleaning cloth coming in. Pretty cool. I like it. I like the small one. That's really neat. I'm going to have to carry and use this guy. Pot clip seems pretty decent too. Not too stiff at all. I like it. I want to say I kind of like this smaller version bigger than the big version. The big version was kind of cool because it was big. And I kind of like this because it's small. Not a whole lot of small little chubby knives like this with such wide blades. Pretty interesting. Not really much belly at all to speak here. Just a very slight curvature. All right, you can see. I'll use the box since it's stiff. Give you an idea of that edge angle. Zoom in a little bit. So you can see it's not totally flat. Obviously, if I leave the bottom flat, you see how that comes up. So there's some curvature there, but not a whole lot. But yeah, I dig it. I think it's really cool. So we have the Kizer small sheepdog, and we have the FreeKey. Let's see what this has to say. All right, so mini sheepdog in micarta, GoingGear exclusive. Okay, so maybe it's the coloration. Now also keep in mind this $85 price tag is MSRP, but it's still a deal. Like I said, these end up being free, and the knife you get a little bit cheaper through this club than if you just bought the knife. But it is an exclusive, so if you wanted this one, you'd have to get it through GoingGear anyway. It says an EDC Club first look at the OD Green micarta handled mini sheepdog by Kizer. The mini sheepdog is one of Kizer's most popular designs, and for good reason. With the upgraded durability of the micarta handle, this is a great looking knife that can take daily wear and tear in stride. Yeah, you know what's funny? I didn't even notice that this is micarta instead of like G10. All right, cool. Well, let's get a better look at that. Taking out the box, I was kind of so intrigued by the small design overall, I totally passed up that fact. That's pretty cool. Like it. All right, so the Exotac FreeKey system normally retails for $650. FreeKey rings eliminate the always challenging operation for a traditional key ring by opening with the simple press of the ring. One of my favorite things about these is they are manufactured right here in Georgia. So there's a little bonus for the very patriotic all-American viewers. All right, it's always cool to be able to support an all-American company. So yeah, that's this month's GoingGear EDC Club. I think it's really cool. 2 thumbs up for that, even though I don't use a thumb rating system. I don't know why I felt it was necessary to do that, but I thought that's really cool. 2 very, very useful tools. So that's all. Let me know down in the comment section if you rock any version of the Kizer Sheepdog, and if you happen to be using a FreeKey system. These have been around a while, so I'm just kind of curious who uses them out there. So that's it. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.